Hello and welcome to the start of this journey. We are in the Volcanic Fractal and we start right into the action. Normally I would say to line of sight these Grawl, otherwise, well, this happens. I'm not a good player, so I need to use every trick in the book to my advantage. As for the build for this first fractal level, I've chosen for a Carrion build. I couldn't quite get all the armor pieces, so Sail Thief is doing this fractal barefooted. Took me around 2 gold and 7 silver for the mask, the trinkets, the gun, and 2 gold to craft the other 3 armor pieces, the 2 daggers and the fire flank stake and a tuning crystal. As for the build, well, if we're Carrion, we're using a Condi build. And that's best done with Deadly Arts, Trickery, and for survivability I went with Acrobatics. Let's thin out the Grawl and move on. Cutting it close there at the end, and for good reason, because I forgot to take food. For the next part, there are rolling boulders. If you get hit by them, then you die instantly. There are also orange circles, and if you get in those, then you get knocked down, and well, that's all bad news with deadly boulders. Here we are at the next part, the Grawl Shaman. The Grawl Shaman is protected by a bubble and surrounded by 4 prisoners. Our goal is to make sure the prisoners don't get pushed off, otherwise it's game over. We can only continue if we throw enough stones to the Grawl Shaman to destroy his shield. Over time, veteran Grawl are running towards the prisoners to push them over the edge. If we immobilize them, then they just run faster, so it's better to cripple them or get rid of them in a different way. Sadly, I failed, and I failed again, but well, third time is a charm. So, after cleaning up the remaining Grawl, it's Shaman time. He has a really annoying attack, which knocks you back, deals massive damage, and reflects projectiles, so I kinda have to stay close to him. This fight is tougher than I imagined, and I die a lot. But he doesn't regenerate health, so that's something I'm going to abuse heavily. There, that shaman is in the soup now. To continue, we can just jump down, or we can do the normal way through the mine, and I prefer that this way. Alright, the shaman is now a big demon. Let's see how well we do. Not that well. I have been playing a condition build specified for survival, and I've not taken the most important trait line, Shadow Arts. Shadow Arts is survivability. It gives a bit of damage, but mostly the survivability. As for the shaman, my goal is to keep him around the middle and sidestep his archery attacks. If I stay at a distance, then those are the only attacks that hit me. The first quarter of health. Our goal is to destroy the shield. It has a few stacks and you need an attack to get rid of a stack. The big takeaway is that, for example, sneak attack on the pistol hits for 8 times, but only removes 1 block stack. So to remedy that, we need a fast attack. I'm also using blinding powder to prevent the elementals from destroying me. After taking Shadow Arts, I keep making the mistake to steal, which gives me backstab, which is not the best attack for getting rid of shields. everyone's dead! Yay, we freed everyone! It's a party! The very first fractal is done! It was a bit rougher than I hoped, but at least we got there in the end. I didn't want any of the prisoners to get eaten or sacrificed, but well, that's life. Let's celebrate with the survivors. Yeah, and at the end is my build again. See you in level 2.